Hello everyone, my name is Sagar and I hope you are doing well. In this video we will talk about the RSS automation. So if you see this particular website, this is Azure Microsoft blog feed. So we can do certain kind of automation using the RSS feed. For example, if you are interested in any kind of blog or something like that, as soon as a new post will be updated into this particular website, so you can instantly get a what do we call a Teams message or an Outlook email, right? So all these things are pretty possible using RSS related triggers and connectors. Okay, so let me go here and create my flow. I will create the flow, then you will understand by the end of this video what we're trying to do here. So first would be I will select my automated way. Okay, and here I can search for my RSS. Alright, so here you see when a new feed item will be published. Okay, for example, let me do one thing. I will copy this particular website. Here I can post this feed, and here I have two options. Okay, either updated on published date. Okay, so for example, so here I can select my published date and I will click on news tab here. For example, whenever this feed will be published, okay, whenever a new item will be published in this particular feed, or we'll have a new article and blog available here, so we'll get an instant, let's say, a Teams notification. So for that I can search for my Teams, and here I can post a message into my Teams channel. Okay, here I can select for my channel. Then I can select my team and channel name. So I will select this okay, I think this is related to posting the adaptive card, so no worries, like, because I cannot do the practical implementation of this one, because so here you can enter your adaptive card. Okay, so here if you see, you will get all this information, like what is your feed ID, what is your feed title. Basically you'll be interested in feed title and feed summary, right? So I can select for my feed title, that's my feed summary. So usually these are the two important fields that you can leverage here, but this is something I cannot test it right away, because may or may not Microsoft at the moment when I'm recording the video, Microsoft haven't, or they're not going to publish any new article and blog. So instead of this, I will use the list items here. Okay, so what I can do, I can delete here. I can say RSS demo. I will manually trigger my flow, and I will click on news tab here. I can search for this, and here I have the option to list all the items. I can enter my URL. Similarly, if you are following any different kind of blogs, for example, maybe related to Power Platform or maybe some kind of news articles, okay, so you can provide the URL here. And there are few demo URLs as well available on internet. If you will simply search, you can leverage that as well. Now here again we have two options, so I will say publish date, and now here this is a very much important property. Okay, so basically here you can apply the since date. Okay, for example, if I enter 2025 here, we are into 2026 at the moment, or maybe ahead if you see this video in nearby future. So you can enter the 2025 here, so all the blogs, okay, that are posted after 2025, they all will be, you can get all those blogs into your email or something like that. So for now what I will do, I will simply save this, and I will test it, then I will show you what I'm trying to say here. Let me do one thing. Let me right away put this since here itself. Okay, so I will put a date here. Okay, now if you see, this is the third month, 17 date, and here if you see, let me go here. So here if you see, this is published on 9th of April. Then again 9th of April. Okay, then you have something published on 1st of April. So I'm going to, enter this particular date so that I will get some records. Now further I want to send all this data into Outlook. So what I can do, I can select my HTML table first, HTML table. Okay, here I can select my, okay, alright, I think we need to have the array and all this, so I cannot directly use it. Let me make it very simple. Okay, let's not complicate this. So what I can do, I can post into my Teams channel. So post a message in chat or channel, and here I can select that post this in a channel or maybe group chat. Okay, let me go with channel only. Okay, so here I can select for my team and channel. So I can select my sample teams and channel name here. Okay, and here I can enter. So I'll be interested in feed title. Right, as soon as I will add feed title, it will automatically give me the apply to each, because we'll have multiple values here. Okay, and then I'll be interested in summary. Let me go ahead and test it out. I can save and test. Click continue, run my flow. Done. Alright, so my flow run is successful, and let me refresh my Teams channel here. So if you see, what I got here is cloud cost optimization principle that still matter, and here is the summary. So if I'll go to my Teams, that particular channel and group, so if you see this one, cloud cost optimization principle that still matters, where is that? Yeah, this one. And if I click on next here and see, the second post is related to optimize the object storage cost. Okay, here we go. Alright, so this is how you can leverage this RSS feed, I would say trigger and action into Power Automate. Thank you for watching this video.